This generation of Porsche 911, it's called the 997, it's going to be replaced within the next year. So Porsche, to sort of keep the interest going, is releasing lots of special editions. Some of them we can take or leave. This one I think we'll take. It's called the GT3 RS 4 litre, and I suspect it is the special edition we are going to like the most. So what is special about the GT3 RS 4 litre? Just sounds like an extra 200 cc's. Well, as part of the story, it's limited to 600 units, of which at 130 grand they're all sold. It gets new spring rates at the front. It's got suspension off the GT2 RS at the back, and most of that extra cubic capacity comes from increasing the stroke of the engine, because there isn't that much metal to take out from the bore. Now that makes it quite a big difference to where extra torque is produced. So I stick it in third gear at 60 miles an hour, 3,000 RPM. Previously not terribly much would happen until you really got going beyond 5, but now past 4,000 the engine notes change. That's 80, 90, 100 miles an hour already, 110, 6,000. This engine revs all the way to peak power at well over 8,000 RPM still. It's a spectacularly good engine now, spectacularly good. What really sets a GT3 RS out, even the 3.8 litre for us, is its handling. And these changes to the 4 litre, I mean, crikey, they just take what is already a deeply impressive, really engaging car as well. Few cars talk to you through their steering the way that this one does. It just makes it even better still. The steering is just absolutely terrific. It's not got a weight on the front end, never is on a 911. So that assistance can afford to be backed off, so you feel more of what is going on underneath those Michelin Pilot Sport Cup tyres, which in dry conditions are terrific, slightly greasy in places today, which is not quite so good. The rear wing has that angle increase that generates more downforce, so there's those delicate little flaps at the front to kind of even out the front-rear downforce balance between it. This thing, on the right conditions, generates absurd amounts of grip. You've got to pick which track days you go to wisely, because a GT3 is always a fairly loud car, as you can probably tell. But I tell you what, pick the right track day in the right conditions, one of these will drive around the outside of pretty much anything, and much more importantly, it will just engage you and involve you like nothing this side of a Caterham or a single-seater. I mean, there's no other closed roof car quite like it. So, is the RS 4 litre the best of the current generation 911s? God, absolutely. But moreover, the plastic windowed beastie might just be the finest 911 ever to grace the public road.